Welcome your faces back to Pommy and Oz. Hope we're all doing really well. It's Friday. This video has been much requested by you guys and girls. So thank you very much for that. I don't often do this. I think we did one last year. I can't even remember, but I may be totally talking out of my proverbial. But welcome back. If you're new around here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. It helps the channel out. We're ploughing through subs at the moment, so I can't thank you enough. Just hit 3,500, which is a little bit ridiculous. So if you are one of the 3,500 people, thank you very much. Welcome back. If you are new, you know what to do. Hit that red button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell. If you want to become a member, check the link in the description. You can do that. We do members live streams, and we've got our regular live stream for everyone to enjoy as well. And what we're doing today is SuperCoach. There we are. So it's got to be remembered that SuperCoach, I've got to say, isn't probably my most spectacular thing. I'm going to be honest. I'm not one of them experts, but let's do it. Anyway, we'll do it in real time. As you can see, clean slate. We haven't done it. So I've got some notes here off camera. So we'll do it. So first cab off the rank, right? And I'm doing it. Guy's a magnet. Guy's a magnet for the ball. And we'll go Tom Stewart. In my opinion, the best. The best there is. Do you know what I mean? The best there is at it. Then looking forward, it's a tough one, this, isn't it? Because you never know, dear. You never know. But you know who I've got a sneaky feeling on? Where is he? Where is Elliot Yeo? I reckon Elliot Yeo is a great one. And then when I look at this, I don't want to spend too much money. So what have we got? Low price options, because we'll definitely sleep on Lockie. You know what? Lockie Cam, we'll definitely sleep on him. He may be one of our bench options. What else have we got here? I feel like Conor McKenna is a great bench option as well. And then let's get into the tough bit. You know, I've been having this feeling that there's a few players here that are just screaming at me. Screaming at me. But I do like Jarman Impey. 61, though, average last year. But it was only, what, 16 games. Ball's going to go down there a lot, isn't it? Would I be correct in thinking that? Will Day's another one as well that just screams. Screams points, doesn't he? You know, Nick Dacos is like the obvious one, isn't he? But I just feel like it's point of difference. Do you know what I mean? Let's look at 2022's average. Do you know what I mean? Hayden Young, not a bad option. I reckon that'll be all right. You know, Nick Dacos for 500. Dacos looks all right, doesn't he? It's a tough one. Let's go to my notes. My notes. Refer to my notes. Ginby is a good option, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Ginby's a good option. Let's get into that. Right, so we'll go with... I feel like we've got too many West Coast players, to be honest, already. But we'll go Ginby. And then we'll get rid of this, and Wilmot is a guy that I'm definitely looking at to break into the first. What else have we got? Low price here, who looks like they may play. Because obviously we've got Cowan, so... Obviously, we'll put like a placeholder per se here, and then we'll come back to it. We've got Darcy Wilmot. Oh, dear. There's now here that's cheap that tickles me pickle. But, you know what? He won't play, but Bodie Hewland will be in here. But this one is straightforward for me, right? Straightforward, because there's some easy ones straight off the rank. But players who are going to have big years. Cripps is going to have a freaking huge year, right? That is my POM prediction. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you either get one of Neil, don't you? We'll go Neil. Do I think Bond's going to have a big year? I do, because Mr. Dunkley is no longer there. But I think it's too obvious. I think it's too obvious. At this price, I think we'd be foolish. We'll go with the next cabs off the rank. Tom Mitchell, for me, I think he's just going to get a load of ball still. I don't buy into that Collingwood nonsense, to be honest. But there is one guy I want in. Tim Taranto, I think he might be overpriced at 500, but I think he will go well. And then I think you've got to go obvious, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? You've got to go obvious, right? Ashcroft. We'll bring Cam McKenzie in. He may be a bench option. Maybe a bench option, right? Got to remember that. Maybe a bench option. But then Phillips has been killing it. Now, my North Melbourne fans in here talk about this gentleman a lot. So he has got to be in there. And then I'm looking at probably a top end. I do like St Kilda in the terms of their ball winning ability. But you know who I'm going to settle on, much to my betterment? I'm going to go Bont. And then we probably need, looking at that, don't we? Would you say someone who's mid? Let's go with popular players. See if anyone... Because I think we've got enough changes there to fiddle. What is the world saying? Ideally, someone in that 350 category. He just keeps popping up, doesn't he? You know, I'm a man of fate. I'm a man of fate. Tom Mitchell hovered on the mouse. This one here for me is a no-brainer. I know people are off him, but Brodie Grundy is going to kick snags. He's going to kick snags. And then the next one, it's going to be interesting. You know, I might come back to Rooks a bit later, but you know what I am going to do? Where is the Sydney Lachlan? Where is he? This is just horrendous. There we are. We're going to have him because he can be the cheap option anyway. And we'll see how much cash we got left over. But forwards, I feel like this is a no-brainer because for me, I think Dunkley and Fife and my boy have to be in there. So we'll go Dunkley, Fife. Can't be my team without Charlie. And I don't want anyone in the chat to... Oh, 474. It's a lot of coin. Oh, got to do it. Right. And then we're going to pick the Rising Star winner. That's a lock. Mateus Philippou. And then we're going to have a think here, don't we? Sheasel is definitely going to get in this team. That's a fact. Let's bring Sheasel in. I feel like we've got a lot of rookies in here. And I feel like the chat are going to be like, Palm, you've gone a lot of rookies here, mate. You're probably true. Stephen Canelio, I can't have him in any Palm ratified team after what he did to me. I do like the Bolton pick. Errol Goulden at 470 is just screaming, take me. Take me, Palm. Do I do it? What else have we got here? What did he average last year? See, Luke Jackson's a great shout at 465 because you're going to get the ruck points as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, am I being daft there? You know what? Connor Rosie's going to have a huge year this year. We'll go Connor. Right, okay. So now we'll have a look here because we've got a bit of money to spend here. But there's a few low prices that I definitely want in this team for one reason. And that's, you know, money to spend. Money to spend. But Blake Drury is one that I'm hot on after his draft year. I thought he was sensational and I think he will play. Joe Richards is another that I think will get game time. And I do like Henry Hustwaite as well. Definitely will play, right? So the ruck here is definitely someone that we have to get who's good. So Jared Witts is definitely going to be supreme. But I'm not going to go Jared Witts because I've got a sneaky feeling this year the best ruckman in the league with players around him, do you know what I mean? And with that addition is I think that Timmy English is going to be a very, very good get. I am looking at Tim English. I am also just debating maybe some other players in the terms of I think Pitternet, if he stays fit, will be good. But I also think, much to my detriment, GWS is Braden Pruce. But you do know he's going to take about 6 weeks out, isn't he? You know what, though? Averaging 64 last year, being the solo ruck, I think that's money. I think that's money for Jam. All right? So, let's have a look. Forwards, we probably definitely need... Do we bring Stephen Cornelio in? You know what? We'll bring Goulden in. All right? So, Goulden... Oh, wait. We'll put Goulden in over Sheasel. All right? And then we'll go a low price. What have we got here on the old... I am a big fan of Seth Campbell. Will he play year one? Is anyone's guess. But Owen Davey, I think he will definitely make some money, which gives us 68k, which means we can invest that elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? Where do we look there? Definitely a defender, I reckon. So, if we swap these two round and we sub this gentleman out, that gives us 192, right? Highest price, and we'll filter what we can afford, and then we'll have a little bit of a workaround here, I reckon. Do you know what I mean? Players I can afford. Let's have a look. See if there's anyone that screams here coming off. Because we've got Ruben Gimby. See, I don't mind that Josh Weddle pick, but then I just don't know if all of them will play. So I feel we're going to have to downgrade Goulden, right? And we go in that 300k area that we were talking about. That 300k where we're going to try and find a thing. And I think Tanner Braun would be good. Would be a good little selection. Tom Powell, I like. Dan Butler. It's going to be interesting, this one, isn't it? You know who I do like, actually? I've just had a thought. And this could be mental, because I think he will play. Asava Ratikalia, which will then allow us to get rid of him, put Weddle on our pine, and then get a 526. You know what? We said it was obvious. Nick Dacos. Let's bring him in. I am relatively happy with that, I think. I think that's a goer, because here, if Ratikalia doesn't play, Sheasel will. I think that's a solid team. So that there is my SuperCoach team. Link is in the description. We'll do an open league. We'll have a bit of fun. I don't play SuperCoach that much, I've got to say. But that is my team. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully that's helped you. I'm confident with that. But until next time, have a great weekend. If you're coming to Blue Abroad tomorrow, can't wait to see you. Mrs. Pom will be making a guest appearance as well. So not just me. You'll get to see the famous part of me probably more so famous than me. Her hand bringing a cup of tea is famous. Look after yourself. See you at the weekend. And until next time, Pom out.